My big sister once told me that if I shut my eyes and blew on a dandelion puff, all of my wishes would come true. I used to believe her and would wake up early in the morning to go dandelion hunting. How my parents must have laughed to see me in the backyard, blowing out the seeds until my cheeks hurt. I made the most outrageous wishes. I wished to own a monkey, a parrot, and a unicorn. I wished to grow up and be a princess. And, of course, I wished for 1,000 more wishes, so I never ran out. I always believed my wishes would come true. When they didn't, I ran to my sister and demanded an explanation. She laughed and said I just hadn't done it right. "It only works if you do it a certain way," she told me with a little smile. I watched her with wide, admiring eyes and thought she must be right. She was 10 years older than me and knew the ways of the world. Nothing she said could be wrong. I went back and tried again. Time passed, and I grew older. My perfect sister left home, not telling my parents where she had gone. Shocked by her apparent fall from grace, I spent most of my time staring out the window. I wondered where she had gone and why she hadn't told us where she was going. Occasionally, I wandered outside to pluck a few dandelions and wish for my sister's return. Each time, I hoped desperately that I had done it the right way and that the wish would come true. But it never happened. After a while, I gave up, not only on my sister, but on the dandelions as well. Shock had changed to anger and then to rejection of my sister and everything she had told me. The older dreamer within me vanished and was replaced by a cynical teenager who told me over and over that I should have known better than to believe in magical wishes. I abandoned my old dreams, my old ideas, and threw myself entirely into school and the whole tiresome rat race of struggling for grades and popularity. After a time, I even began to come out ahead and could start each day with an indifferent shrug instead of a feeling of defeat. Yet none of it made me happy. For some reason, I kept on thinking about dandelions and my sister. I tried to forget about both, and though my anger faded away, I continually found myself staring out at those dandelions and making wishes. It wasn't the same as before, of course. Most of my old dreams and ideals had vanished forever. Certainly, I could never wish for a unicorn as a pet and actually mean it now. No, my dreams were different now, less based on fantasy and more on reality. Dreams of becoming a princess in a castle had changed into hopes of someday living in the woods and writing novels like J.D. Salinger, or playing Tchaikovsky's concerto in a minor to orchestral accompaniment. These were the dreams that floated through my mind now. They were softened by a caution that hadn't been there before, but they were there. For the first time since my sister's departure, I was acknowledging their presence. I had to, for it was these dreams that helped me in my daily struggles in school and made me happy. It was these dreams and the hope of someday fulfilling them that ultimately saved me from falling into apathy. Without them, I think I would have given up and stumbled off the track long ago. My sister was right, I hadn't been going after my dreams the right way. Now I know better. This time around, when I go into the garden and pick my dandelion puff, my wishes will come true.